Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Nasir Soft. This is the second part of the SQL tutorial of the series of web developing with PHP and MySQL. And in this video, we will talk about the insert command and many more. So first, what is the insert command in SQL? So the insert command is very simple. The insert, then into, this is the keyword, reserve keyword, and then the table name in which you want to enter the records or data. Okay, and if you want to specify the column, for example, on your own choice, then in this scenario this is column 1, column 2, and column 3, and so on, and with the same sequence inside the values keyword. This is first value, second value, third value. It means that column 1 is value 1, column 2 refer to value 2, and so on. So this is the insert command. For example, I want to insert in some data in the customers table. Okay, into customer name, customer, uh, contact name, address, city, postal code, and country. And inside the values keyword, the value is cardinal, refer to the customer name, and the contact name is Tom B, address is this one, city is this one, postal code is 4000, and so a new record or row will be inserted in the table, that is customers, through this command. Okay, we can also insert the multiple rows at once. Okay, to insert a multiple records at one, for example, this is the PHP file, and inside this one, first I create a connections to my database MySQL. Okay, and inside this one I write the command that is insert into the table name and the columns of the table. Okay, and first value is this one, then I just append this SQL. Okay, a new row for a new record, and thus again append this variable with the new record. Okay, so when this execute, then 3 rows were created. Okay, so let's see it practically. This is our database Nasir Soft, and inside this one there are two tables. The first is employee and the order employee. For example, I want to enter some data in order underscore emp table. Okay, and there are 3 columns inside this one. The first is id, that is auto increment. Okay, so we don't need to enter the id manually, so it automatically increment it. Okay, or assign it, and the name and description. So for example, here I write a query that is insert into the table name. The table is order underscore emp, and you want to specify, if you want, for example, I want to enter the inside the name column and the description column. Okay, and with the same sequence inside the values keyword, parenthesis. Okay, and the first and the second. Okay, this is specified with the name. Okay, for example, name is uh, fish. Okay, and description is, for example, I want to order fish. Okay, so inside the name column the value will be inserted, that is fish, and inside the description the value to be inserted, that is I want to order fish. Okay, when I execute this query, I highlight it and here I execute, you will see that the query is executed. If I again go to the table data and refresh, you will see that the name, fish, and description is inserted inside the order underscore emp table. So I can insert the multiple records at once. The mechanism is very simple. Okay, so just in after the values parenthesis here, separated by the comma, and again write another parenthesis. Okay, for the second record. Okay, values keyword will come at once, and its parenthesis will show the each record. Okay, for example, inside the second row I want to insert this one. This is fish, and for example, the food is chaat, and that is orange. I want to orange and order orange. Okay, or for example, another record, that is third one. Inside the name, the value is apple, and inside is description, the value is fresh apple. Okay, so when I execute this query, then it will insert the three rows at once. Okay, when I execute it, you will see that if I go to the table data and refresh the link, then all other three rows are inserted. So we can insert the multiple rows or a single row through insert into command. So hope you will understand. Let's move to the next slide. The select command, that is the most used SQL command to select or fetch the data. Okay, the select statement is used to select data from one or more table. So the keyword is very simple: select the column name that you want to select, okay, from keyword the table name. Or we can use the static character to select all columns from a table. Select static from table name. Okay, this is the link in which you can find more about the select command. Okay, for example, if I want in PHP code, okay, if I talk about in PHP code, so first through this one I just made a connections, okay, to the server. Localhost username is root, password is this one, DB name is student. For example, my DB name is student. Okay, and first I create a connection of MySQL. Okay, if it pass, if error occur, then the error will come. Okay, you can find write your password. If you write any password, if your DB have a password, okay, you can write this one. Okay, in my credential, my username is root and password is null. So and DB name is this one. Okay, so if connections pass, then inside the SQL variable I write a query, MySQL query, that is select static from the table name, that is person, inside this database. Okay, and the result I save inside the result keyword through SQL, the connection query. Okay, it will run the SQL query and save the result inside the result. And through the loop, I just here I check that if the result have greater than one number of rows, it means some record or occur. Then just write the while loop, okay, with the result fetch associate function, okay, and echo the all records. Okay, for example, the ID is this one, name is this one, and you can run this program by your own, and you will see that it will show the all the data from the person table. So hope you will understand. So now let's move to the next topic, that is where clause. Okay, so where it is used for the filter data. For example, the where clause is used to extract only those records that fulfill a specific condition. Select ID, first name, last name from my guest table, where last name is Doi. So show me all the records in which the last name is Doi. Okay, so it will then it will show me its ID, first name, and last name of those records whose last name is Doi. Okay, so this is just like to filter the record, and this is the most commonly used, just like the select. Okay, in SQL. What is the update command? Okay, so before going to update, I will show you how to use where clause, okay, practically. So this is my SQL database, okay, and practically, so this is my SQL database, okay, and inside the order employee table you see that there are name, face, chat, chart, orange, apple. Inside the employee, only one record, that is Nasir, and its address is 10F. Okay, for example, I want to select only name of those, okay, from order in employee table. Okay, just show me the name of those, okay, where where the name is orange. Okay, where name is, this is just like a condition. Okay, I show you how to write a condition. So what will be the output of this query? Give me the name, only name column from the order table where name is equal to orange. Okay, there is only one record, that name is orange. For example, if the multiple records of the same name orange, then it will show me the multiple records. Okay, if I execute this query, you will see that only one record came, that is orange. Okay, so if I change this little bit. Okay, here if I insert a new record, that is, for example, my orange. Okay, and this is like this one, a dummy value. Okay, now you see that if I execute again this query, then it will match the exact orange. Okay, the name is exact orange, not a pattern mechanization. Okay, so what about if I tell that give me those names of order from the order employee table where the name column contains the pattern of orange. For example, this row will be, and this row after the my the oranges comes. Okay, so where inside anything inside the name column the orange keyword is pattern recognized. Okay, so from this one is like query is like with name like, and inside the like, okay, just write the percentage here and percentage. It means that show me the name of the from the order employee table where name is have a pattern of orange. Okay, if I execute this query, you will see that the two records will be show, that is orange and the my orange. So basically in both of these the orange keyword is placed. So you will see that how do we recognize the pattern through the like command. Okay, so hope you will understand. Update command. The update statement is used to update existing records in a table. Update, then the table name, and inside the set, the column name and its value. And you can write multiple columns if you want to update multiple column values, comma separated by multi column 2 its value and so on. And inside the where the condition. Okay, so for example, this is my PHP code. First, I just said before that I create a connection to my MySQL of my credential. Okay, and after that inside the SQL I just write this is a variable. Okay, I write the update command, update table name my guest, set the last name to Doi where id is equal to 2. So where id is equal to 2, then all this set the column name last name to Doi. Okay, for example, if id 2 is multiple time, then it will set the multiple rows of the last Doi. Okay, and if the query executes successfully, then show me the message that record updated successfully. Okay, so let's try it directly to the database. So here if I delete the old queries, okay, and here I write a new query to update. Okay, so now I want to update, for example, the chart to something new. Okay, so update table name, table is order underscore emp. Okay, update order emp, and the set keyword, set column name, that is name, to, for example, a new word, that is chart 123 where name, that is equal to this name refer to this column. Okay, where name is equal to chart. Okay, so update the those column whose value is chart to chat 123, change to chat 123. Okay, so it update the value of, so you can write any condition inside this one, and when this condition matches, then it will update the record. So hope you will understand. Delete command. The delete statement is used to delete records from a table. Delete from keyword, then the table name and the condition. Okay, so it will delete some data. For example, if I talk about the PHP script, okay, if I call these, okay, so inside the delete from guest where id is equal to 3, so delete the id 3 column of the guest table. Okay, So if I, for example, show you in code, if I want to delete the chat 123 volt record, okay, so I just here the delete, I write the delete command, delete from the table name, that is order underscore emp, where id is equal to, basically id uniquely identified, so therefore I use the id, where id is equal to 2. Okay, if I execute this query, then you will see that it delete the full this id to row. So I said that delete from order table, order employee table, where id is equal to 2. So when I execute delete all records command, delete from table name, if I write this, okay, delete from table name, then it will delete all the records. Okay, basically we not write here the condition, that is where, so therefore it will delete all the records. Okay, you can do it by your own self. Okay, so what is the limit data in MySQL? So we can also limit the data. For example, if I write the select static from the table, then it will show me the all the rows and with all the column of the specified table. Okay, so what if I want only 10 rows? So then inside the limit keyword I specified 10, 20, 30 the value, okay, which row I want, number of rows which I want. For example, if I talk about it, MySQL provides a limit clause that is used to specify the number of records to return. The limit clause makes it easy to code multiple pages, results, or pagination with SQL, and it is very useful on large tables. Returning a large number of records can impact on performance. Okay, for example, we have a table that have 10 million rows. Okay, if I just execute this query, select static from table, okay, then it will return 10 million rows and it will take too much time. So why not, if I for the first time I just want 100 rows, okay, when user click on the second page button, then again the query executed with the next 10 to 200 rows. Okay, so basically it optimizes the query and the load will be divided. Assume we wish to select all the records from 1 to 30 inclusively from a table called orders. The SQL query would then look like this: SQL select static from order limit 30. Okay, the limit keyword and the 30 value pass. So okay, so when the SQL query above is run, it will return the first 30 records. What if we want to select record from 16 to 25? Okay, I want starting from the 16 rows and go to the 25 row. Okay, show me that data. So MySQL also provides a way to handle this by using offset. The SQL query below says return only 10 records, start on 16, offset 15. Okay, so select static from orders limits 10. Only 10 records will be show starting from the 15. So it means that starting from the 15, now next 10. Okay. So you could also use a shorter syntax to achieve the same results. Okay. Select static from order limit 15, 10. It means that 10 records showing me starting from the 15 row. So hope you will understand. For example, if I try this one in my database, okay, if here I write a command that is select static, if I delete all these, okay, from table name, that is order underscore emp, and limit is 3. It means that select all the data from the order employee table and first 3 rows, that is 1, 2 and 4, 1, 3 and 4. Okay, just show me the first 3 rows. If I execute this query, then you'll see that only 3 rows will be showing to me. Basically I limit the data to 3. So hope you will understand. Select distinct statements. The select distinct statement is used to return only distinct value. Okay, that is a unique value. For example, if I want to show the name only unique. If the duplicate name occurs in different row, then show me only once. Then the distinct word will be used. Inside a table, a column often contains many duplicate values, and sometimes you only want to list the different or distinct value. Select distinct and then the column name, that is country, from table name. It means show me the all the unique country names. Okay, that will duplicate, not show me only once. Okay, so if for example the Pakistan, if I talk about the country Pakistan is duplicated in many rows inside the country column, then show me only one time the Pakistan. Okay, so the distinct keyword is like that. So if I talk about the distinct here, the value is very simple. For example, I go to the database and here same apple I again enter with it here. Okay, if I refresh, yes, then you will see that the name apple is now two time occur. Okay, so if I again select name from the table name, okay, then it will show me the all the name. Okay, and the apple is duplicated. Okay, so basically it show me all the name from the ordered employee. Okay, so what about if I want only distinct one? I just write here the word distinct and inside it parentheses I pass the column. So now I execute this query, then you will see that the apple is now occur only one time. So it show me the distinct name. So hope you will understand. The SQL and or not operator. The where clause can be combined with and or not operators. The and or operators are used to filter records based on more than one conditions. The AND operator display a record if all the conditions separated by AND are true. Similar as if I talk about the OR operator, it displays the record if any of the conditions separated OR is true. The NOT operator display a record if the condition is not true. For example, if I select all the columns from the customers, okay, and where country is not equal to Germany and not equal to USA. Okay, you can write here if you not want to, if you just remove the not keyword, and you can also here with the not sign. Okay, you can achieve this task.